Hi, Elaine McDougall here again, speaking on behalf of the advisory panel for Regathering at First Baptist Church, Winchester. The cases of COVID-19 have stayed level for 6 weeks, and we're moving to phase 2. We're back in the sanctuary on July the 19th. The service will continue to be streamed online as well. Some of us are anxious to meet in our beautiful sanctuary. Some of us are excited to feel the vibration as Dan plays the organ. And some of us have been training to shelter in place all our lives. 4 months of pandemic has made most of us anxious and irritable. We're mourning the dead and we want some normal. It's time to come out and meet as a body again indoors, but the pandemic isn't over yet. We're getting a little more used to the new etiquette of masks and hand gel, and we'll have help from the ushers so that we don't get bunched up in the narthex on arrival and departure. Look for them to hold the doors for you and to guide you to your seats. When you get outdoors, you'll have more room to visit with each other, but please remain apart physically and avoid shaking hands and hugging. We won't have a nursery available during this phase. I don't think I have to repeat everything that is laid out on the Phase 2 plan, which is on the First Baptist Church website. But please stay home if you are sick or would prefer to watch online. I'd like to point out that Governor Northam made some exceptions for wearing face masks indoors in his order on May 26th. If you have trouble breathing, please don't wear a mask, but continue keeping your distance from others. Children 2 and under are exempt from mask wearing. And the pastor and the worship leaders are also exempt from wearing a mask. So even though they won't be wearing masks, please leave yours on in the congregation. The emergency isn't over yet, but we look to this step as progress. Remember your face masks. They really work. We are a loving and caring church, transforming God's vision into action. So as part of our action, please wear your face mask.
Good afternoon, my friends. I wanted to take a moment to talk with you briefly about our upcoming worship opportunities at First Baptist Church. As you have hopefully already heard, on Sunday, July 19th, we will move to our second phase of regathering for in-person worship. This worship experience will take place in our sanctuary instead of outdoors at Hunting Ridge Retreat. We are moving carefully and with an abundance of care and caution into this phase, recognizing that many of you will still prefer to worship from home out of safety and health concerns. We honor that decision and thank you for the ways that you are taking care of yourself and others in making the decision that is best for you. At the same time, we recognize that some of you have not felt you are adequately able to worship online and have not felt able to attend our outdoor in-person Vespers services. In this second phase, like our first, we will continue to offer 2 different forms of worship. Our primary worship services will remain online on Sunday mornings. We will now make those pre-recorded services, which include hymns, special music, and the normal elements of our corporate worship, available online beginning now at 9 a.m. instead of 11 a.m. each Sunday. You can find the services on Facebook, our YouTube page, or on our website, and you can access them anytime after that 9 a.m. unveiling. The sermon manuscripts will also continue to be mailed each week to those who have requested mailed updates as before, and will be available in our emailed communications too. For those who wish to attend an in-person worship service in the sanctuary, we will be putting important safety measures into place. As you know, gathering in a group indoors for a prolonged period of time is not as safe as gathering outside or simply staying at home. Therefore, our services in the sanctuary will be shorter. We will not include congregational or choral singing because the aerosols produced by singing have been shown to spread this particular virus in profound ways. To further provide protection, we will ask that everyone who comes into our building use hand sanitizer and wear a mask. We have a special COVID-19 safety team of ushers who will help you make your way into the building and find a seat. Our pews will be marked to guide us in physically distancing from those who are not part of our family unit. Our ushers will also help you leave safely and in an orderly manner. There will be no Sunday school gatherings, Bible friends, nursery, or other program events during this phase. All of those ministries will continue online and in other formats. We encourage you to continue to reach out to one another with care as you talk on the phone, send cards, and support one another in new ways during this strangest of seasons. As I've said before, these changes to our gatherings will mean that our time together in person will feel different than it has in the past. Please know that we don't make any of these decisions lightly. However, these decisions are made intentionally in order to provide as safe a gathering time as we can. We look forward to the day when a vaccine is available, when COVID-19 does not pose such a great threat to our lives and our ways of being. We know that our decisions can have a great impact on the number of cases and hospitalizations in our community. So we take that risk and that responsibility seriously as we continue to care for ourselves and for our neighbors. Friends, we will surely make mistakes along the way as we move into this new phase of regathering. There will be awkward moments when we get used to new practices. There will also be times of frustration, disappointment, and even grief. However, we will remain focused on our care for one another and for our community, learning together as we go. And as always, our plans are always evolving in response to the fluid nature of COVID-19 and its spread. And even as we make this shift to gathering in a sanctuary, we recognize that we may not be able to continue to do so if the number of cases or hospitalizations in our area begins to rise. As things change, we will continue to be in weekly, regular communication with you by mail, phone, and email, and online. And we strongly encourage those who are at highest risk or those who are unable to adhere to our safety practices to simply stay home, stay safe, and continue to worship with us online with glad and sincere hearts. As you make your own decisions about how you'll join us in worship, whether online or in person, please remember that you do not have to be in the sanctuary to be an important and vital part of our church's worshiping, ministering, and growing life together. We are part of a community of faith that extends far past the walls of our church. We are bound together by God's Spirit wherever we are. And we continue to look forward to the day when we can all gather joyfully together in one place once again. May God bless you.